Cascarafa. We're flying here. Hey there, Ulti Zeta here, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokémon Scarlet. In the last episode, we did a whole bunch of stuff. We fought a big Titan, we wandered around a bit, got used to auto-battling for a while, and now pretty high level, relatively. So now we're back over here. If you will remember, we briefly came over here. It was when we snuck around the Team Star base that one time. So we snuck around the Team Star base and, like... Hi. Sure, let's see me and Zol. We can get way friendlier. So we're back over here. If you remember. So now it's time to go do the gym over here. Because I believe this is around the time. I believe this is the correct ordering. It's not like the game will ever tell me, but you know. I believe this is right. So we come over this way. We activate this cutscene. Volton Veluza, I'm late for a very important date. Alright, bye. Ah, Kofu, wait. He got away. How am I supposed to return this to him now? Hi. I'm here as a gym challenger. Knew it, of course you are. That big man that just left is Kofu, leader of the Cascarafa gym. He has a bit of a childlike side to him, and today he's run off to the market without his wallet. He'll be in big trouble without it, and that's where you come in, kind gym challenger. Could you please take Kofu's wallet to him? Alright. So this is the gym challenge. Deliver a wallet. He's headed to Porto Marinada. So we have to basically trek through the desert. So we've come up here, and now we must go all the way over this way. So it's time to finally see what the desert's all about. Asado Desert. Item. Dawn fan. So where we're going, if we look at the map, is we basically want to go just this long ways. Over to Porto Marinada. Oh, what's this? There's another Titan. The Quaking Earth Titan. I don't know if I'm capable of that yet. I kind of cheesed it the first time around. You remember that Pokemon that I once showed you guys? Well, not really once showed you. It was on my team for a little bit. Alex. Do you remember the Knackly line? The middle evolution of that gets a move called Salt Cure. And it is wildly good. And it does, like, long-term damage over time. So it just kind of decimates stuff if you use it properly. Hi, Phalanx! Where the hell did you come from? Hi! Bye! It just wanted to say hi. I don't mind. Phalanx is cool. Although the way it turns is just fucking weird. It turns like it's in Pikmin 4. It's incredibly unnatural. Who's learning what? Seed Bomb? You are. Oh. It's not special attack, but I mean, that's like doubled strength. So, I mean, I'm getting rid of Supersonic for sure. Oh, hello! You may not probably be lasting for the final team, but hey, we can at least evolve you into Grafai! You're suddenly monkey. Grafaiai was shown off before pre-release. No! We're getting both, apparently. Thanks, Felix! Welcome to Toadscroll. The Wood Ear Pokemon? If you say so. Why did it move me? Where the hell am I? Where am I right now? Oh, I'm going it down like a... Okay. I was like, why is there a wall here? That shouldn't be right. The desert's one large, long line. Okay, well, we've got a whole bunch of evolutions now. And we're getting told about the next Titan. Donphan, Phanpy, and Donphan. Is Hacknea. There you are. I was like, I hear it, but where is it? We got 4 coins for that. And Super Ultra Palisand. Rain Dance in the middle of the desert. How ironic. Ultra Ball. Look at that giant Donphan over there. Just a random wild Volcarona. Larvesta, sorry. So, that's the Titan over there. And I'm genuinely unsure how this is gonna go. There's a sparkly Cyclizar over here. I don't think I ever knew about that. Because those guys are, like, usually set. So I must never come over here. Because I did get a Cyclizar in my original playthrough, but it wasn't a terrestrialized one. It was just a wild one. Because they're nearby the place where you get Cyclizar, normally. Normally you get Cyclizar around here-ish, so... Like, it's not crazy far away or anything. I'm gonna save and see how this goes, because I'm right here. Let's go check out this big old Donphan. Donphan evolution, perhaps. Hello. Angie. Donphan! Hello, Ulti. This is Professor Sada. Great Tusk is a Pokemon that came from the Great Crater of Paldea. I ask that you do whatever is needed to subdue it for me, with all due caution, of course. Okay. I think this is a ground type, so I shouldn't really have you out right now. I'll just try an Uproar and see how long I last. That's a decent amount of damage for Uproar. Ow. I'm gonna try to Will-O-Wisp it. Ow. It has knockoff. That's not good. I don't think I have any long-term other damaging things, so... Let's just try and low sweep, I guess. Ow. Yeah, okay, so, this guy is too strong for me. He just hits like a truck, apparently. He one-shots everything. He did... the only increase he got was a speed increase. He even kills Mangoria in one shot. Yeah, okay. So, yes. Correct. You are too strong still. I cannot cheese you. Apparently Zeepa's one of the only ones that can do anything. Alright, well. We'll be coming back to you. Why is there... Oh, that was from the menu. I was like, why is there an arrow pointing to it? Okay, so... Great Tusk. Too strong. Where did it put me? Okay, well, I'm over here. Alright, so let's go back to over there and ignore that, shall we? I figured I'd give it a try. But yeah, it explains why I was only able to kill that guy with Salt Cure. Because, like, he's just too strong otherwise. What I imagined what I did was, like, I imagine I fought him and, like, managed to survive a hit. Because Garganacl, Knuckle Stack, whatever, is bulky. And Rapid Spin and whatnot wouldn't do that much to a rock type. So I would be able to survive a hit or two and then just hit it with Salt Cure, which would just do... It's basically like toxic damage, but like more set amount. I don't know, it does a lot of damage, and I think it does more damage depending on type. So... Point being, it was definitely cheesing that fight way earlier than I was supposed to be able to do it. So, with that in mind, we won't be worrying about that for now. We can come back later. Thunderbolt. Yay. And there's Cyclizar. It's a normal dragon type, and I really like it. I would use it again, but I've got a lot of other Pokemon that I want to use. And I'm already filled out with most of my, like, team is the thing. So, like, I just don't have room for another Cyclizar. I'm sorry. I want to use new Pokemon here. But, oh well. Anyways, over here is where Kofu is. Hello? I hate Kofu mostly because I hate his fucking hair. It's just... I think the problem I have with a lot of designs in Pokemon games is just... Most of the characters just don't feel like real characters anymore. They feel ridiculously crazy. Anyways, we have to battle this guy before we can give Kofu his wallet, because he's just like, This is super important. I gotta get this wallet. I'm not gonna let you tell me that you have the wallet. Because people in Pokemon games are stupid. But yeah, I don't like how ridiculous and over the top most designs are. It's been happening since arguably like Gen 3 and 4 and 5. There are definitely some like wilder designs. But I would probably say the worst of it started happening in Gen 6. When you had people like fucking fairy-eyed woman and creepy psychic person and the guy with like the weird-ass, fuck-ass beard and the rock climbing guy who has hair that looks like rock climbing. Like, Gen 6 was fucking weird, man. And then there's also fucking Lysander and all of Team Flare, and it's just like, they all look insane. And then Gen 7 kind of continues it. It fixes the problem a little bit. Some of the designs are weirder there, but others are fine. And then Gen 8 happens, and it's like, it gets even worse, because you get, like, the weirdos like Swordward and Shieldbert. You have other characters like, what's her name? The old fairy woman? And she's, like, really weird, because, like, she's just such a very cartoony design. And it's like, you have, like, Professor Magnolia as, like, an older woman there. An older woman design in that style. And then you just have Opal, I think his name is. And you compare the two, and they look nothing alike. And it's like, she doesn't feel like a human in this world. She feels like her own creature, almost. It's weird as hell that, like, such a caricature of a person is, like, designed there. And then Gen 9 especially is, like... Gen 8 had also other weirdos, like, I don't remember his name because I don't have it, but the Shield exclusive ghost type dude, Alistair, and like because like, he's just wearing a Shy Guy mask the entire time and acting like weird and spooky, like with the dangling arms and stuff. But Gen 9 is definitely the worst of it, where like every single character who has anything to do with anything is just like designed in such an over-the-top, unnecessary way, and I really can't stand it. Like, even ignoring the fucking like fuck-ass eyebrows and like double eyebrows and weird beard styling that this guy has, like, what's with the apron here? Like, what is he wearing? Why does it look like this? Why are there like all the rings? It's just so weird. Rings, beads is what I meant. I don't know. And like 6 pockets, none of them are full. And like, what is his deal? He's just a fisher dude, but he doesn't feel. I don't get it. Anyways, we're doing an auction as the last part of this gym challenge. We get $5,000, $50,000. We're supposed to just buy this for him. Make the winning bid at the auction. Hooray. I'm gonna not bid yet. Hooray, and we get $5,000 for free. Because we got 50 for that, and we spent 45. Hooray. And now he goes back to the gym. So basically, the only part of this that matters was just the fact that there's auctions here and you get special items for it sometimes, I guess. I don't know. I never did it again because I don't really care. I don't remember there being anything else around here. This town basically exists for that. Kilowattrel family party. I think this is when I first found the Kilowattrel line in my first playthrough. I'm just kind of glancing around. Is that what... No, that's just shiny rocks. Okay, I was like, what is that? Pokemon glitch out of existence? What's going on? Anyways, let's look around a little bit more, I suppose. Assault Vest. Ooh, okay. That will make me stronger if I don't use... if I don't have any status moves on my Pokemon. So if I have a Pokemon that only has attacking moves, that's a very good thing to have, because it will only benefit. Alright, well, there's not much else around here, but I can at least check out this lighthouse before I go fly back. Up we go. Where? There you are. Well, it's only 1 coin. But 1 coin's better than nothing. Alright. Now we just go back over this way. And we get to do the gym, and we'll probably be pretty easy, because I've got a very strong electric type. Hello, TM. Sleep talk. Why can't I take my dinosaur on the elevator? Dinosaurs are allowed to elevate. Oh well. I remember this town just being annoying because, like, the only real differences between towns is just, like, since there's not really, like, anything else going on in most of them, and you just kind of breeze through them very quickly most of the time, like, the only thing that differentiates most of the towns is, like, a bit of visual difference and, like, mechanical, physical, like, layout differences. And this one was just annoying because of, like, the way the lifts work. Anyways, we found a thing. This is a thing that I will be worrying about much, much later. But it also doesn't hurt to get it now. Oh, fix. So, this is a little fancy steak thing. You go up to it, press the A button. There's an ominous black streak driven into the ground. Will you pull it out? Yes. When you pulled out the steak, it crumbled and vanished. I sure would have loved to have seen that. So, if we look at the map, there's various provinces. Because, like, there's the West Province. There's the South Province. The North Province. And somewhere along the line was East Province. Yeah. East Province. So within each of those provinces, there's a number of those special stakes. I don't remember how many are in each province. It's either 15 or 25. Somewhere between that amount. I don't think it's 10. There's a bunch of them, is the point. They're basically like hide-and-seek, like, my type stuff, where you just kind of look around in those general areas and find them, like, from exploring. And if you get all of them in a province, you unlock a gate in that province, and behind that gate is a legendary Pokemon. So, that's a thing. I have never done it because I found out what they were for, and I was like, I'm just going to do that for the Let's Play. I don't want to do it twice. Anyways, hi, I'm progressing well on the gym circuit. Hello. This is that kid I've been hearing so much about. Hey kiddo, you're like too good at battling, right? Yeah. I've been the champion 8 times over, at minimum. This young lady would be Rika. And that's me, Rika here, at your service. No, I'm pretty, but no need to get intimidated or anything. She's a little farcical, shall we say, but like myself, she's a member of the Elite Four. Oh, I'm trying to be funny. Anyway, tell you something, kiddo. You look fun, like interesting, at a glance anyway. She's our Academy's esteemed students. The battles you face at these gyms will really ratchet up the farther you go. Your average stranger abandons the challenge at roughly this very point. But not you, right, kiddo? See you when you hit champion assessment. You show these gyms what you got. I don't like it when these games just keep, like, harping on, like, how, oh my god, amazing everything is, because it never feels that way. It never feels like, oh my god, this is insane, like, most people just give up. It's just... When it talks like that, it just makes everybody feel pathetic. When there isn't that much crazy challenge to going on here. I don't know. I know I've, like, not been, like, breezing through everything 100% of the time, but it still just feels weird. Anyways, everybody loves Kofu. But we still don't really get what the hell he does. Other than just be a gym leader, I guess. And be forgetful. Ooh, there's an item over there. I'll have to pick that up. Hey, step right up. I've been waiting for you. Thanks for the help. You can make some real quality dishes with it. Okay, I guess he does cook. That makes the apron make more sense, I suppose. He must be a seafood chef, I suppose. Alright. Veluza! Does it vault? Well, I have the wrong Pokemon out for a Water-type gym. I'm gonna try Shadow Claw, because it's also Psychic-type, and I'm also Ghost-type. Okay, not bad. If I survive... Okay. You know what? I'm gonna... do a handy-dandy Swap-a-Rooney. Because you're dead from the Sandstorm next turn, no matter what happens. Ow! Alright, goodbye, Veluza. Everybody gets experience. And you're gonna send out Wug Trio. This is the Paldean form of Doug Trio, essentially. It's water type and now it's dead. I'm gonna learn agility. I'm already gonna be super fast. I don't think I need that. Why did my health go up before going back down just there? I don't know. Sending out Crabominable. Fitting that a guy whose whose physical design I hate is now sending out a Pokemon whose also design I absolutely hate. But he's gonna turn it into a water type and I'm gonna electrocute it into death. At the very least, Crabominable is a crab, so it like makes thematic sense for a seafood dude, and also a water type user. Please get this thing off my screen. Thank you. Hooray! Oh, and Poison Jab, eh? My attack is stronger than my special attack. That is way better than Acid Spray. Yeah, gimme, gimme, gimme. For right now, Zeepa, you definitely need... Syrup Bomb. Oh, finally, I'm getting a good move here. Special attack. Causes the target's speed stat to drop each turn for 3 turns. Fascinating. I'm just gonna get rid of Astonish for right now, because, like, I can see value in some of the in some of the other things, but Astonish is constantly just a useless move, pretty much. Alright, we did the thing. Volt and Veluza. I'm very lively, but I am not a raccoon. Alright, we did it. I'm a great catch. Alright, I guess he's just a fisherman dude. Sure. At least he's got a good sense of humor. Alright. That's our 4th badge. Got chilling water. Okay. Hi, Nimona. What's up? Hi, Ulti. Hola. Caught you just as you finished up in here. Nice work. That's 4 badges. I'm halfway through. Makes me want to challenge you to a battle right here, right now, but I'm gonna have to wait, because I put together my team of Pokemon specifically to take on the gym leader. Dang it. When I battle you, I want to do it on the best possible conditions. So she's got to ask for a rain check. And then she's not even gonna challenge the gym, she's gonna leave. Okay, bye. That sure made sense. Alright, well, let's go jump down here so I can get that item. And then, I'm not sure, because I have a little more time in the episode still, I'm pretty certain. Fresh water. Alright, what do I want to do now? Make my way over there. Another Titan over here, but I definitely can't do that one. Because, like, if I still can't do this one, I can't do this one. I don't think I can come over here yet, Alfornada. I'm pretty certain I need Climb. And either way, this gym comes before that anyway. I'm pretty certain that's gym 6. I think I'm gonna make my way to Medali. I realize that I've jumped down, and that's going to make things awkward, so I'm just gonna fly all the way up here. It's easier than the lifts. Yay. I think I actually need to take one of the lifts now that I think about it. So fine, I'll take a lift. One last time. Okay. Now I'm up here. Let's go to Medali. Okay, that works. A little convenient backward jump. It's easy to kind of forget just how good my jump is now. Oh, sorry. Landed on a bird. Hello, Tropius. Hi, Papa Berry. Well, this was very easy to get over here to Medali. This was the area I was thinking of, I think, when I was like, oh, this is like the geometry I'm trying to think of when like I was just trying to think of a divot in the ground like this when I was trying to think of like where you get the armor for Charcadet. But I wasn't even correct on that, so lol. Well, that was really fast and easy to get around. I wonder if I can make it to one of these areas and just, like, get it as a save point for later. Because I wasn't gonna do this just now. I don't have the time in the episode, I don't think. I'm gonna see if I can just, like, make some fast traveling later down the line a bit easier by coming up here. And just getting this as a fast travel point as well. Because if I ignore all the Pokemon, it'll be fine. Hello, Scyther. I think I'll be okay. Especially since I'm not, like, really going out of my way to catch stuff. And it'll just make things convenient if I have at least one warp point, you know? You know what? I'm curious. How much do I get for doing some battling in here? Gabite is here. Sweat. Oh. I don't care that much. Well, I'm perfectly leveled for this area, apparently. I found a save point up here. I'm not perfectly leveled, actually. Only one of my Pokemon is this high level. Larvitar is here. Dude, Zapapico. Zapapico? What? Oh. I guess that makes sense, yeah. Ice Storm. Gabite's just standing there like he's an NPC. And Gibble's just standing there like they're, fucking... like they're a fucking Skyrim horse is the word I'm looking for. Get out of the fucking wall, buddy! I don't think I can backwards jump up there. Yeah, whatever item it is, it doesn't probably matter that much. Sableye. So Lazlo is a lot smaller than I thought. Okay, if we keep coming up north, we make it to Glaciado Mountain. If the game's gonna keep giving me... Oh, hey, there's an apple stack. The game's gonna keep giving me Harayamas and Makuhitas. I'm gonna keep fighting them with my amazing bird. Alright, so if we just keep climbing the mountain, find stuff. Here's a new Pokemon, Citadel. It's an orb and it's ice type, and I am fine not really involving myself much with it. Hello. That's a Pyroar. Up here is Fake Tears. And down here is Low Sweep. And there's an evolution of Tinkatuff. Or Tinkatink or whatever. It's got a hammer. It's like Amy Rose. And there's Espatra, the ostrich emu thing that I mentioned the Flittle evolved from. There's a lot of cool Pokemon in this game, honestly. I feel like if I were to play this game again, I would have so much room for, like, more Pokemon that I want to use. Axew! There is also a Pokemon somewhere around here that I will eventually want, that I am considering. Honestly, they're gonna be like the... They're gonna wind up being like the debate for me of like, which grass type do I keep on my team? Toedscool or... not or Diplin. I just really want to get to, like, one of the towns around this area. I'm not even going to be looking for the Pokemon. I don't even think if I find it, I can catch it, because I feel like I'm going to be underleveled for this area. And I think if you're too low level, the game just doesn't let you catch things. Apparently I found a mass outbreak of wild Snorunt. Snorunt was the Pokemon I found as a shiny in this game, in my original playthrough. And then I evolved it into Frostlass and got incredibly disappointed because shiny Frostlass is basically no different looking. And it sucks. I didn't know that. I do love Sneasel. Oh, I found a dog. This is Greavyard? Greavyard. Yeah. It's apparently another incredibly broken Pokemon, but it's a Pokemon I don't care about. I believe it's Ghost Fire type. And I personally am not into it. I'm not interested, and it's as simple as that. Magnemite. Man. Magnemite and Sneasel. This place just has all my favorites. Look at all these guys just popping in and out. Oh. Okay, well, we're climbing a snowy mountain right now. Okay, we made it. Welcome to Glaciado. Okay. So now we have this nice little convenient warp point for whenever we want to come back up here. This is a gym that I believe... This might be the 8th gym. I don't want to be here right now, essentially. This gym is very much not the gym I'm supposed to be at. I believe... I thought there was a guy on the roof. I know I heard a Gimmighoul, so... Ah, you're there. Behind the bench. So yeah, I don't really want to be here, I'm just getting this as fast travel possibility. So, it'll definitely help, and I'm very close to this as well now. So that'll be nice. I'm basically close to everything that I kind of care about in that sense, so... That is good. For right now... I'm not going to do anything else in this episode, but I want to at least glance at one other thing. Because the next thing I have to do in Kitakami is... I'm going to be good for it, because it's like... The next fights that I'm going to be doing would be around high level 20s. And then I would be fighting level 35 things, so like I'm a good point for going back to Kitakami. I'm at a good point to go back to Kitakami and finish all that up, it looks like. However, I'm curious, like, what about the actual gyms? So let's see. Okay, I think I'll do... I'm already... Here's the thing. I'm already a little high level for going back to Kitakami. So I think I'm going to go to... I'm gonna go back to here and do this in the next episode. And then I'm gonna go back to Kitakami. Do Kitakami and probably all that, because after this the next level I need to be at is like low to mid 40s, and so I think I'll be pretty good. So yeah, so we're gonna do Midali and then Kitakami. All these names sound somewhat similar, but yes. So next time on Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet, we're gonna be doing here. See you guys then.